Hello everyone. My name is Shrishti Jainapur. I'm a second year Master of Environmental Studies student at the Department of Earth and Environmental Science. My topic for today is unlocking energy and cost savings in research labs through ultra-low temperature freezer optimization. I'm also currently working with Penn's Green Labs program, which comes under Penn Sustainability and Penn EHRS, which is the Environmental Health and Radiation Safety. That cute little squishy polar bear is our Green Labs mascot. This is our team at the recent Climate and Sustainability Action Plan launch 4.0 with Penn leadership. Grateful to all of the departments and organizations mentioned. So the CSAP 4.0 serves as the university's roadmap in helping them achieve Penn's carbon neutrality goal by 2042. This is me presenting my Green Labs research presentation poster at the Climate Week 2024 and also at various tabling events throughout the year. Green Labs mainly focuses on these areas: water, waste, energy, cold storage, and green chemistry. I'll be diving mostly into the cold storage aspect. Now, asking a very important question: why is lab sustainability important at Penn? As you can see in this pie chart, labs occupy 37% of carbon emissions, and those carbon emissions are from labs and equipments in labs. A single ULT, ultra-low temperature freezer, uses as much energy as a single family home, which is almost around 20 kilowatt hour. Imagine 20 kilowatt hour as the amount of energy that a single home will use if you leave all of the lights, fridge, TV on non-stop for 24 hours. That's a lot, right? If that wasn't enough, labs use almost 10x more energy and 4x more water than normal office spaces, and they produce almost 12 billion pounds of plastic waste annually. Now, given those points, we need to understand how important addressing the energy issue of these ULTs is. Likewise, these cold storage maintenance is also extremely important. Think about the appliances, gadgets, and vehicles you use on a daily basis. They all need regular maintenance and servicing, right? Similarly, these ULTs need regular care and maintenance too. But that is often overlooked, and that leads to a lot of energy wastage and inefficiency. So these freezers are an integral part of the laboratory. So deciding what type of freezer you need to use, it depends on what you need to store in the freezers and how cold it has to be. So the different types of freezers range from minus 12 degrees Celsius to minus 50 degrees Celsius and below. So the Green Labs program mainly focuses on the minus 80 freezers. So these are used to store and preserve biological samples like DNA, RNA for an extended period of life. This also reduces the risk of sample damage, as the cell metabolism is effectively stopped at such a low temperature. There are around 1,620 ULTs across the entire Penn campus. These are the key initiatives of the Green Labs, and I'll be talking about those that I am mainly working on. So starting off with the ULT freezer pilot. So this was in summer 2024. And we inventoried a total of 47 ULTs across a whole building. These were mainly in-person visits for labs, and a lot of observation was done, and we created a lot of inventories for these freezers. Also, basic preventative maintenance, PM, was also performed by cleaning filters, removing the frost, and also observing the lab staff perform the defrost. These are the before and after pictures for the filters that were cleaned, and this is all of the ice buildup for all of the freezers, and this is the before and after for that. So considering the energy charges of for commercial usage as $0.11 per kilowatt hour in Pennsylvania, and also considering one ULT using up to 20 kilowatt hour a day, and also assuming that every filter cleaned and every freezer whose frost was removed saves up to 1 kilowatt an hour a day, this results in a total annual saving of up to $130,000 and a total annual energy saving of up to 1,100 megawatt hour. And that is the same amount of energy that almost 5 public schools use up. If you look at the overall impact around Penn, there is a total annual cost saving of $2 to $5 million and a total energy saving of 9,100 megawatts, which is the amount of energy used by around 40 public schools. We are also partnering with Thermo Fisher Scientific for more in-depth data analysis. So a quick update on this is that around 300 plus ULTs have been inventoried as of February 2025, which spans across 3 research buildings, and the data is also ready to be uploaded on BioRaft. So BioRaft is this software system used by Penn EHRS, which is used to manage lab spaces, lab equipment inventories, to track inspections, and so on. So Green Labs is mainly working on building these freezer inventories. That is why we're working on the -80 freezers. Also, 13 labs across Penn participated in the International Freezer Challenge last year by maintaining their freezers, and they also saved around 53 kilowatt hours per day. Also, the Green Labs ULT freezer rebate program, it aims to reduce the underutilized ULT freezers and encourages the purchase of highly efficient models. Labs can get up to $2,500 for the type of rebate they are applying for. So they might be recycling their freezers, or they might be replacing their freezers, or they might be purchasing a new freezers. So they can get up to, it ranges from $500 to $2,500, and it's funded by the Energy Reduction Fund at FRES. So talking about good lab practices, these are simple lab practices, simple, efficient habits that keep our labs safer, cleaner, and more environmentally friendly. So some of these good lab practices for sustainable lab operations include unplugging unused equipments to save energy, shutting the door quickly to prevent temperature fluctuations, to maintain freezer health by cleaning filters, by removing defrost, by monitoring temperature logs, even participating in the freezer challenge. We definitely welcome all of y'all to participate in the freezer challenge as well. Also collaborating with lab managers to improve the cold storage management, because one of the things that I have done is I've gone in person and I've spoken to all the PIs, the principal investigators, the lab safety coordinators, and the lab managers on their varying attitudes towards sustainability, lab sustainability, and how it is a completely decentralized approach as of now, and how we need to get them on the same page. So to conclude, millions of dollars and a significant amount of energy can be saved through simple, regular freezer maintenance. Next steps is to prepare a guide that can educate labs about good lab practices, and also uploading all of these freezer inventories to BioRaft. So the goal is 1,620 freezers across the campus, and we're already off to a very good start. So definitely do stay in touch with us via email, and also join our Green Labs newsletter. Let's make labs at Penn more sustainable. Thank you so much.